Welcome to Trade Pro. In this video, I'm testing the simple 1-minute time frame trading strategy from yesterday's video 100 times in a row so you can see how it performs over a series of trades. One thing I need to note right off the bat is that with any 1-minute time frame strategy, you will need to be using a raw spread broker, something like the account offered from IC Markets where the spreads are 1/10 of a pip and there is a commission of $3.50 for every 100,000 traded. So you're going to either need something like that, or you could use Bybit, the cryptocurrency exchange, where they actually give you a rebate for taking limit orders. So if you do limit orders, you're going to actually get paid by Bybit. So you could probably make that work as well. But otherwise, you're going to get destroyed by the spreads. So just keep that in mind with any 1-minute time frame strategy. You will need to have a raw spread account. But anyway, let's get into the strategy. If you want to see this in more detail, yesterday's video goes way more detail about the strategy. Watch yesterday's video if you want to see this shown in more examples, because I'm only going to show one example in this video. So the strategy is really simple. Just have a 200 period EMA and a 50 period EMA and the ATR, which I have the value of right here. And you're simply just looking for the cross of the 50 over the 200 and then the first touch onto the 50 after that cross. So crosses down, wait for pullback into the 50 period EMA. And then the next thing is you need to wait until a red candle closes back down below the 50 and does that without having 3 or more closes above the 200. So here we get the pullback into the 50 after the cross down. We're looking for a red candle to close back down below the 50, happens right here. That's our entry candle. And the stop loss is going to be 2 times the ATR for this test, so 2.2 pips. And targeting 1.5 times the risk. So this is the strategy. This is the test that I'm going to be doing here. We'll see how it actually performs over a series of 100 trades. In the video yesterday, it seemed promising based on the first 14 tests, but that's only 14 tests. And, I've tested a lot of strategies that seem to work well at the beginning, and then I actually test them 100, 200, 300 times, and they don't end up doing so hot. So we'll have to see the real win rate for this one, and I'm sure you can improve it in many ways as well. But let's get into the 100 tests. Keep it short and sweet on that. All right, the results are in after the 100 tests, and they're not very good at all. So on the 1-minute time frame, it took 2 different pairs to find enough price data to test this on. So euro dollar and pound dollar. Obviously used a 1 to 1.5 risk reward ratio, and it took 17 days of price data to find the 100 signals. So there were 46 winners and 54 losses, which is not very good for a 1 to 1.5, considering you can get that same win rate with a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio easily. So yeah, I'm saying not a good strategy as it stands. Most won in a row was 7 and most losses in a row was 6. Gain on the account only 15%. So I noted some improvements down below that I was thinking you could probably go even higher than 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. Some of these trades, they went for 1 to 20 risk reward ratio or 1 to 10. So using 1 to 2, 1 to 3 is probably going to improve that gain on account figure. Also a closer stop loss, definitely, because almost none of the trades even got close to hitting the 2 times ATR. When they are winners, it just doesn't even get close to hitting 2 times ATR. So maybe even just 1x ATR will do it. But obviously it will require some testing to find the ideal ATR value. Then move the stop to break even at a certain point to minimize the losses. So ideally, if you're targeting, 1 to 10 risk reward or 1 to 5 risk reward ratio, that you move the stop to break even at a certain point and use something else to kind of let that trade run. But yeah, just some thoughts I had about it. Could easily be improved and made quite profitable. But remember, this was done on the 1 minute time frame. You do need a raw spread broker. I was looking at IC markets and they had really low spreads, like 0.1 pips, plus I think the commission was $3.50 for every $100,000 traded. So yeah, really low. So that's a good option if you are someone who wants to trade on a 1 minute time frame. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna pop it up on the spreadsheet and we'll see how it compares. All right, so here it is on the spreadsheet, falling at spot number 41 out of 52. Not doing so hot. Another thing that I was just thinking about was a higher time frame trend confirmation. So just making sure that you're going in with the main trend direction. So maybe look out of the 15-minute time frame and then use the 1 minute for your actual entry, only going in the direction of the main trend. That's potentially a way that you could improve it as well that I didn't note on the previous slide. So yeah, did not do well, but has a lot of room for improvement and pretty easy things that you can test and improve with it. So I wouldn't completely count it out, but obviously I would personally want to start up on one of these strategies if I was looking to optimize something. But it is really simple, and if you have a raw spread broker available to you, then maybe you can look into it and try something out with it. But yeah, that's it for the video. Make sure that you like and subscribe, comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a nice day. Thank you.